Gamer. We are back. I know this is not Oni. Believe me. I can tell this isn't Oni. This is Pyramid Head. Anyone who does not know who Pyramid Head is, he is the one of the main antagonists of Silent Hill 2, and he kind of just became a main, like, antagonist character throughout the rest of the series. In my opinion, that was kind of a stupid idea, but I mean, that's just kind of what they wanted to do. They basically made him the mascot of the Silent Hill series. But he more so is the... I say he's Silent Hill 2 is his best, and then it just slowly gets worse. Because he makes less and less sense the further in the games you go, but it's fine. So, who is Pyramid Head in this game? As the game will state that he is a map manipulation killer. I think if we go, yep, map manipulation killer, and he has his own unique status effect called Torment, and basically that is caused by his big fucking blade here. If I hold down the button for power, he'll dig his sword into the ground, and he'll start making a trail. What is it called in this game? What's it called? The Rites of Judgment. I think basically a torment trail. Essentially, it is a little trail with like some barbed wire sticking out of it, and it's like dug into the ground with like blood around it. And you'll see in game what it looks like. And basically, what this does is if any survivor walks into it, it'll notify me. It's kind of like with Nemesis when someone uses a vaccine, you get that pulsing red, and you hear like the thump, like the thump, thump, thump. That's basically what the notification is, and it just said, hey, this person is tormented, and you'll see little barbed wire string around them. The status effect is very unique in that it doesn't really affect them when they're alive, it more so affects them when you down them. Pyramid Head is very unique in that he is one of the only killers, I believe, I think he is the only killer, that does not have to hook survivors to kill them, or to actually increase their hook meter. If somebody is tormented and they get downed, they can be put in what's called here the Cage of Atonement, which is basically as if you hooked them. You stab into them, it pushes them into the ground, and they pop up somewhere else random on the map, away from you. And they're tormented, and if they're brought out of the Cage of Atonement, they get relieved of their torment, and if that person who saved them is tormented, they also get relieved of it. He's also very unique in that he doesn't actually have to put a Mori on to kill a survivor. If you see at the very bottom, his special ability, Final Judgment, if somebody is at 3 hooks, so you've hooked them twice, they're on their last hook, you can perform Final Judgment and immediately kill them and never even... If you torment people, you never... Like, if you go with your torments, you never have to pick anybody up to hook them. They can just be killed right there, which is very fucking cool. Because you basically completely counter perks like Decisive Strike. I don't know the exact name of it. It's the one that lets you take yourself off the hook. Like, you basically can... I think you might be able to escape the Cage of Atonement yourself. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't never been hit with it myself as a survivor, because I don't play Survivor that much. But yeah, that's basically what the whole Cage of Atonement thing is. He also has a different attack he can do with his sword, which is called Punishment of the Damned. Essentially, while you are walking around with the Rites of Judgment going, so while you're digging your sword and making your trail, if you hit the right trigger, or your attack button, whatever that is, you will do a launch. You'll launch the sword up and send a wave of the Torment barbed wire forward. Basically, like a wave of like spikes and barbed wire will come up, and if it hits a survivor, it'll injure them, or if they're injured, it'll put them in the dying state. Basically, it's a short range attack. Not like a short range attack, but like a short ranged attack. So you get a bit of, the only thing that sucks about the Punishment of the Damned is it's kind of like Nemesis Tentacle, where once you commit to it, you're kind of like... This one's a bit worse, I would say, because you can't move with it like you could with Nemesis to kind of extend the range of it. This one, when you commit to it, that is where it's going to go, and you kind of have to play mind games with it. I'm still trying to learn it myself. But Pyramid Head is very interesting, and I actually feel somewhat comfortable with him. So I feel like we can kind of add him to Nemesis and Oni as characters that I really like to play, and would really like to get good with. So I'm not gonna abandon Oni. This is not me abandoning Oni. I still really want to give him a shot and get better with him. But I always like to add new killers and just play with new killers because I feel like it just keeps things interesting. It's a lot of fun to try out new killers and see like what their abilities are and what you can do. So obviously I can't show you right now, but I do also have the artist unlocked. So I hopefully maybe the next stream or maybe one later we can try that out. I know I said I was gonna probably switch games this stream, but it's pretty late, and I just want to do a quick little thing on here and just show off Pyramid Head a little bit. Because I've been playing with him for a couple days now. I got this dope looking skin for him, which I think was really cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show off Pyramid Head a little bit and see maybe I can get some good games with him. I did one practice game before this and it went terribly. I got gen rushed to shit, didn't get any hooks. It was bad. I played terribly. Luckily the survivors didn't start doing anything really annoying until like the very end, where they realized they had essentially the freest win they could ever have. Red Forest. Oh, I don't remember what that map is. But yeah, luckily the survivors I played with, they weren't assholes who were like, oh, this is a killer who probably doesn't know what he's doing. Let's fuck with him the whole game and get free points. No, like they properly gen rushed. They looped me good. I made very dumb mistakes. I'm kind of glad that game was not on stream. But I've had some decent games with Pyramid Head. It's all about just learning their ability and getting decent with it. It took me a bit to understand Nemesis and get him down. So I feel like the same is going to be done with Pyramid Head. It's going to take me a minute to understand and really get his ability down. But I hope to be able to add him to Nemesis, like to the group Nemesis, and where Nemesis is a killer I can consistently go back to, enjoy, mess around with, and have fun. Oni, I hope to add to that soon. I still probably have to get good with his Demon Dash and just start. It's the Demon Dash and then the just flicks out of the Demon Dash. I really want to get good with, and then I will probably add him to that. But I still need some more work with him. And Pyramid Head, I feel like I just need to get that Punishment of the Damned, his little short range attack. I want to get that good. And I feel like part of Pyramid Head is learning that maneuver, learning the Punishment of the Damned, and part of it is learning how to use his map manipulation correctly. And just learning to like really manipulate the game to your favor. So they picked this map. So I wonder if that's for any reason or if they just enjoy the map. I'm just assuming there's a reason to it though. I think I vaguely remember how this map goes. We're gonna. Okay, right here. This is the Rites of Judgment, and you see right there it leaves a little trail. Spiky barbed wire. Oh, hello. And it does, yeah, okay, yeah, right there. It does go through walls. It'll hit through walls, unlike Nemesis's moves. So, again, it's a mind game thing you have to play with the survivor. It's a mind game you have to play here. And right there, yep, you see he gets tormented and he has that same effect that ran him out of the way. Nice. And so yeah, I can throw off the Cage of Atonement. So right here, stab him to the ground, and now it'll put him into the ground, and he'll be taken somewhere else. There's somebody else here. So I don't know how well I'm gonna play this game. This is kind of one of those I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here games. Nice. So yeah, part of this killer is just getting that mind game with his power. Ooh. That was a big whip on my butt. You can flip pretty quickly, it's just it can be a bit annoying. Okay, he's just gonna play this game. Alright, he ran away. Someone was... Okay, this... Meg, could have DS. They're not tormented, so I can't just one of them. I don't mean to slug, but I just don't want to take that... Okay. Let's see if they have DS. We're just recovering right now. Let's see. I am just gonna assume. Ooh, okay, good blind. I thought I could dodge that in time. Ooh, he almost ran into it. That would have been good. His teammate kind of fucked him there. That was not good on his teammate's part to do that. Ooh, good maneuver, good maneuver. I'm kind of tunneling this guy a little bit, I understand that. Ooh, he torments himself. Perfect. That was perfect. We're kind of tunneling this guy, I feel bad, but... Nice. Pick him up, and we'll get him on the hook. Alright, that actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, that's obviously the big thing with Pyramid Head. You can completely counter flashlights and Decisive Strike just by simply using your ability to torment. One's over here. Seen that. Missed the drop. It's good. Let's go up to the stage. Nice. Alright, well, let's go in the cage. Hopefully I can get that other guy torment so I can show you guys. Pyramid Head's basically his free Mori, which is super cool. Like, it's not the most unique of things, but, like, it's just interesting that he has a Mori without having to equip one. Alright. That Meg did just kind of get out of a hook, but they do have a flashlight, and I'm worried about that a little bit. They haven't found Ruin yet. Well, I think they have, but they haven't, like, been prioritizing it a little bit. Ooh, that would have been a nice flick there. Nice. Face the wall. Nice. Basically going pretty well so far. He's on first hook. It's fine. The way was nearby. Sadly, might have to just hook this guy. Let's see if I can come save him. Again, you don't have to put him in the cage to Mori them. That guy kind of got tunneled, and I do feel a bit bad about that. I was just going after whoever I saw. I mean, shit, for all I know, that could have been the other Meg. Ooh, that just missed him. Okay. We'll break that. Nice hit. Hope teammates going to flashlight save. I feel I could have swung at him right there, but we'll take the second lead. Okay. Put him on the hook too. Nice. That actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Nice. These guys are definitely making mistakes. They're both on second hook. If I could torment them, actually. Torment. Did that cover properly? 'Cause sometimes it gets rid of them. Okay, they did. There you go. Right. Oh, that guy died on hook. Sometimes it's better just to take the go for it, like through a wall like that. Yeah, obviously we have a certain amount we can do the judgment for. We can't just do it infinitely, that would be unfair. Hit on him. Nothing. We should probably get out of here. I think he'd be sitting by that pallet. He's getting stuns. I just didn't think. I thought he'd already be out of the area. To sit in the pallet like that feels kind of weird. Also, get rid of some of these pallets while I'm here. I want to get rid of Ruin. Like all these pallets they've been knocking down, I might as well get some points for destroying them. Oh, okay. They're just sitting by pallets. These guys might be new. That's what it feels like. Also, I know my perks are kind of weird, but I'm just trying to see what I can do with what I have here. As well. Let's see what else we can do here. I've kind of lost them at this point. What are you doing here? See, they're mag with the flashlight's gone. Their savior has been killed. I'm so bad with controlling like movement here. I'm still like just not used to it. Like I'm used to when I have it with Nemesis and he's just like kind of free. Both on their last hook. If I can. Here. You might start walking up and over. Yep, there he is. This should be last hook for him. I probably shouldn't actually do this. I think this I can get out on hatch. But I'm confident we can get this guy. I'm kind of mad we didn't get to do the final judgment. There he is. Ooh, that might actually give him the win here. For the escape, if he finds that hatch. I mean, he's ahead of me. He's gonna... Wait, drop down. Alright, let's look around. There it is. Drop down. He fucked up when he dropped down. We can wait for him to come back up. I thought he found the hatch when he did that, honestly. That's what I thought happened. A lot of the rights around here. The question of what exit is he gonna go to? No way he could be at that one. So we'll check this one. Rights of Judgment, this one. I just seen him. Thought I did. Hopefully that actually is covered. Yes. Oh, no, not really. So he could be at the other door if it didn't cover. Just didn't see. Oh, it did. He might not even be going for exit. The exits are close enough I can just kind of go back and forth here. There he is. There he is. Pout, good pout. Ooh. This is a good attempt. Swinging back and forth like a motherfucker. Nice. Did tunnel once, not really on purpose. didn't really mean to tunnel that one meg. I honestly, for a minute, I thought it was the flashlight meg until I saw that she was not holding the flashlight when I went to go hit her, and I was like, that's bad. I could have left her on the ground. I did for a second, but then I was like, I feel like that'd be more BM to just leave her on the ground and just let her get back up in a way. I'm like, oh yeah, I could just slug you for more points. Like, I didn't want to play like that. One of the megs did have Decisive Strike. I actually was right about calling that one out. One of them did have Decisive. One had Unbreakable. So I was correct to keep kind of like picking up. Who was everybody? It was the Nia that had that. Okay. So yeah, I was right to keep picking them up. This one did have Unbreakable. What is this? Dark Sense. Reverse. Ah, okay. Adrenaline, instantly heal. So yeah, I was right to make some of the calls that I did. I didn't actually really know their perks. I was just kind of taking guesses about what I thought they had. I think the person I said had DS was not the one that I thought. I think it was the other Meg that I thought had DS. But that still works. Try to avoid like the, oh, get this map. I never like the, oh, burn this and go to the RPD or whatever. It's like, do I really want to do that? Bittermer. Oh yeah, it reveals survivors when they do generators. Yeah, any survivors that actually do the generator are running. Oh, Noed. They were animated, once they get their power, if there's a dull totem, apply to it, survive from expose, and in my movie increase by 2%. Yeah, this is a perk I see a lot of people complain about. Basically, Noed, yeah, Noed's interesting. It gets some complained about a lot, because basically, it's a... I would say it's like the equivalent of, like, an Unbreakable to a killer in a way. And this is coming from somebody who has not a lot of experience with survivors, so obviously what I say is kind of meaningless in a way. What I mean is, it's the second chance perk. Like, if you fucked up and you got gen rushed and there's a totem on the map, this is your second chance. Yeah, like, this is your second, because for you don't know, exposed means that any hit, any sort of damage you do, it might only be your basic attacks. I think it can be any attack though. Exceptions being Legions, Feral Frenzy. I think any passive damage like type thing. So maybe Nemesis Tentacle doesn't do it. So it might just be basic attacks, but basically, if you hit a survivor, they do not go from, if they're healthy, if they're in the healthy state, they do not go from healthy to injured, they go from healthy to dying. They basically become all one-shot. And this is permanent, as long as the dull totem is, that this effects is still persisting, and people complain that it basically rewards a killer playing bad. Which I don't think it does. I think it's basically a safety net perk. Because think about this, you run this perk, you only have 3 real perks that you have throughout the game until the end game collapse. Or not the end game collapse, the exit gates are powered. That's when this takes effect. And you're not only relying on the exit of them gen rushing your ass for this perk to even think about taking effect, but there has to be a dull totem for it to even apply. Meaning that I think it's when you snuff out one of the survivor's totems, then it'll apply to it. Or maybe it's like it'll just take over any like totem not currently be affected by something. I'm not too familiar on the dull totems, but yeah, this perk gets a lot of shit from survivors because they consider it cheap. It's like, I don't think it's cheap per se, I just think it's I wouldn't say it's cheap, it's just it works in its own way. Like it's a I wouldn't say a crutch perk, it's a safety net perk for killers when they kind of need them sometimes. I want to run something different besides Jolt. Although Jolt's nice when I have my ruin goes away. Another survivor for 1 health state is 32 meters away from the survivor performing the healing action scream. Oh, yeah. Actually, Deathbound for the next 6 seconds. The Oblivious test effect. Yeah, basically, they heal, they make a noise, I see where they are, and if they choose to leave behind the person they just healed, they get Oblivious. For 60 seconds. Actually, might actually run that for a game and see how that works out. That might not be too bad, honestly. Almost forever. I guess. Every time I run this, I feel like I'd never actually get to use it. Blood points. Sure. Because I believe all those atonements count as sacrifice. The sacrifice guy. The Cage of Atonement. But you kind of see why Pyramid Head's like a very unique killer. But if you can keep getting them torments, I just need to work on getting the torments done, but if you can keep getting them torments, like, you can fuck people up. Like, you can really screw them over. Because you never have to worry about flashlight saves, you never have to worry about decisive strike, as long as they're tormented. Couldn't tell if the this arena had something. 2 toolboxes, we're probably going to see some hook stabs, so definitely going to want to be careful on the torment. We're definitely going to want to do the torments as much as possible. That's what game goes. Like I said, it's late and I just wanted to get a little quick stream in to show off Pyramid Head a little bit, so this will probably be our last. Oh god, this will definitely probably be our last game. I want Ornament. This will be a real test of how well we can control maps. Where's our. I'm trying to find. Is it up top? Where the fuck is it? Oh, Let's put a generator over there, that's fine. You have to attempt to hit. Nice. Good little bait there. He's gonna keep running that loop. We're gonna... Oh, no, he didn't? Oh, he didn't. Okay. We're gonna actually take a second off of him. Someone's over on the stairs. One. Just keep running. They might just kept running. It does look like I launched that through the wall right there. What's kind of nice is like you're not really slowed down by that. I'm actually gonna go for this guy. You're not really slowed down by it. Why somebody at that generator right there? Somebody went upstairs and they're working on this one. They already found the ruin. Sucks, man. I didn't even know where my ruin was. That's the worst part. Dude, I didn't know where my ruin was. I literally couldn't see it on the map. They're gonna be in that middle one, I feel like, the most. Someone was at this one. Take this. Yeah, they're gonna probably gen rush me here. Orman's so bad, dude. Goddamn passion sometimes. They can't. They can stab hooks if they have it. But as far as flashlight saving, I don't see any of those. I'm just getting rushed here. First hook, 3 gens in. We're gonna need to make a big push here. I doubt we can really make. I'm not skilled enough at this game yet to make a kind of comeback like that. Ooh, good power up. Yeah, dude, I'm not. Orman's a map I'm just not good enough to play on. Like, I just can't with this map sometimes. Like, it is mostly my bad play. Like, Orman amplifies my bad play. Like, that's just a fact. But god damn if it's like... It just hurts sometimes. Like, god damn it, Orman just doesn't fucking hurt to play. He ran back that way. I need to get to these gens, man. They're already gonna have the Zetas gates open within like a couple minutes. Yeah, the bright side, I'll get another game out of this. Okay, I'll be able to play another match. I feel like normally I'd be pissed off at this, but like I'm just fucking up. I can't really be mad about it. Like, what's there to be mad about? I'm fucking up. I'm not gonna commit to that chase. I need to protect this generator. Here's my ruin went to a better spot. This could have been a bit different. But I don't know. This. What sucks worse, they can easily, just tap that generator, go to a different one. God damn. They can easily just pick a different generator. There's nothing I can do about it. Those toolboxes are helping them out so much. This is why it sometimes sucks to play this game as a new kid. Because, man, you just get... Nice, that. So you just get, like, fucked if you just don't know what you're doing, man. I knew it, man! Shit. I should have done that. That's all my bad for not playing that better. I think what I will have to do here, what I most likely will, we'll hook this dude, and we'll just kind of camp near the hook, and we'll wait for his team to make the play on it. So I'm gonna guess these guys are all together. I'm gonna guess they were making call-outs and stuff. So we'll see if they play the game I want to play, which is Come Save Your Friend. Circle around him, see what he gets rid of. And we'll watch over that area. Okay. So I got most of what I wanted to cover. They can get that as a gate open at 99. I'm not gonna face camp exactly. But yeah, we're gonna have to make the play here. They're gonna come from all around, and we have to make that play. I gotta keep away from that gate too. That's like the gate that they can't open. What I'm worried about is I think Sybil's nearby. I'm just gonna go for him and get him back down. They'll tank the hit for him, that's fine. So please don't tell me he has a pallet here, dude. I'd cry if he had a pallet, dude. I'd cry. He might have had one, he just didn't go for it, but that's fine. I know I'm tunneling. I know. That's the big price. Ooh, that was good. Alright. That's fair. That's fair. Where's the Sybil then? Oh! That's big. Oh, that's fucking big. Final. Yes! We actually got one. Nice. Come on. You're not leaving. Let's come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's all about them Mets, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Love the Mets. Love the Mets. If I don't think I'm gonna make it, we can just drop them. It's fine. Yep. Oh, I thought I dropped! Oh, that sucks. Yep, they got it. Oh, good dodge, good dodge. Yep, alright. I thought I dropped in time. I was like spamming the fucking button to drop. They're still sitting in there, I might just... What? I'm not gonna give you the chase points. Come on, buddy. Think smarter than that. Come on. Was he leaving the toolbox? Why do players do that? Or do you pick up a different one? I don't know why players like leave their shit. Take your stuff with you. Unless you have the thing that like doesn't, so you don't lose your stuff. I mean, I don't get that. We did get the one. We were lucky he got tormented, so we didn't have to actually like. I figured they had sabs. What'd they have? Yeah, why would they leave their toolbox? They didn't have the thing that prevents loss. Interesting. Borrow time, yep. That, yeah, we saw that when we tried to hit him again. Yeah, that actually was really smart, the flashbang. I should have seen that coming. I should have dropped him and prepped for that. I should have seen that coming. I thought he was just gonna try and body block the hook, in which case I was gonna just drop. But no, that was very smart. Yeah, that was a good play. Sprint burst. No one left behind. Small game. I've never seen this one. You have the undeniable ability to sense danger. Get an auditory warning when looking in the direction of totems, and that's how they found it. Yep. Small game has a cooldown of 10 seconds each time it activates. Damn. That, like, perfectly counters my ruin. Yeah, that's exactly how they found my ruin then. Damn, bro, damn. And them taking ruin out is what basically won them that, like, essentially. Like, they were able to they got rid of ruin, they just gen rushed the whole thing. That was very smart, though. That was very smart. And then inner healing. Windows of opportunity. Oh, okay. Borrow time as well. Prove thyself. Oh, wow. So, yeah, they had everything for repairs. Hindered. You're on the hook. All stars horrors are revealed to all the survivors. Oh, damn. So, yeah, that just prevents proxy camping. Yeah, okay. Head on. Never went to a locker, though, so never... Body knowledge. Oh, okay. An iron will. No, they played that smart. They got my ruin out of the way as quick as possible with that small game perk, and then they just gen rushed the fuck out of that. That's fair though. I'll take that. That was that was actually kind of hype when I got that fucking final judgment. I didn't think that was gonna hit. I thought they were gonna dodge that last second like they always do, because I'm still trying to figure out the proper arc of that, but I'm still trying to work on that. I'm actually really glad like I got that hit. And I think the fact, if they weren't tormented, that would have been a for everyone escapes easy if they weren't tormented, because they could have just bullied me on that hook. What is this? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was really fucking clean. Which isn't a bad one. Hemorrhage. Do I really want to run in their perks? Ebony Mori basically makes so I don't have to torment. This one wasn't bad. But I never seen it really. I didn't even notice the scream. I don't think it marked them. Yeah, it reveals their location, but it doesn't mark them on the map, so you really have to listen for it. Which I feel like with everything else going on, it kind of, becomes a bit tedious. I might just run NOED. I know, haha, mean perk. Like, haha, that's the mean perk, but I mean, if it works, it works. You really can't deny if it just works, man. Like, I know people complain about that, but I mean, you're really gonna complain about it when it's like, that's just how it is. Right? Run the Mori, see if we can get a couple kills. We'll do one more game. I feel like that game went by super short. I want to have at least one more. There's a reason it went by super short. I want to get one more game in with Pyramid Head. I want to make it at least 3. I was hoping that game would have went on longer, but it was about as short as Ormond matches usually go. Ormond's just such a bad map for killer sometimes. I feel like it gets especially bad when it's a contest for that generator in the middle, and you're just getting looped all the fuck around that lodge, and it's like it can be bad. And especially I'm using Pyramid Head. I'm still trying to learn him. I'm still trying to get used to his flicks and all that. There's no fucking way I was gonna hit anything on that map. But yeah, now you kind of get an idea of how he actually works. You get an idea of what his abilities are and such. I just gotta focus more on, like, when that match starts, I gotta start putting down them. I basically just need to start covering the map as soon as I spawn in. I feel like there's no real punishment for that. Because worst case oh, you're fucking kidding me. I just want to play one more game. You've got to be shitting me. If you want to know what just happened. So, earlier, I mentioned when I do the Blood Web, I avoid those offerings that say tremendously increased chance to go to this map when burnt. Because I just feel like what's the point of manipulating the map? I think I've only done that one time, and it was for RPD when I was playing as Nemesis, because RPD with Nemesis is actually kind of fun. Besides, obviously, it being the theme of Resident Evil. It's fun. But, yeah. So, the one they just used was for Haddonfield. Haddonfield might be the worst map in the game. I've played on it a few times in streams. And I don't know my track record with it exactly. I do know it's not good. I'm not a good player in general, and it takes a very good killer to do well on Haddonfield, I feel. It takes a consistent killer to do well on Haddonfield. I shouldn't say explicitly good. It takes a consistent killer to do very well on Haddonfield. And I'm not consistent at all. I'm not a great killer. It's a very bad spot for Ruin, I feel. But yeah, you might already see an issue here. how those gens are upstairs, tucked away like that. This is kind of the problem we experience. God, I felt like a Nemesis moment right there, where I just whiff an easy ass fucking lunge. That's why I just try not to do that that much. Session, it's good. Go for Bill. He wasted that pallet. That's pretty good. That's a good pallet too. Ooh, good dodge, good dodge. That's a nice thing. You don't. Alright, I tried. Of course he's gonna run into that, like that one. Ooh, he almost got that power drop on me. I feel like I'm spending too much time with Bill. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I'm spending too much time over here. They're gonna get gens done. This is why I hate Haddonfield. That loop right there, there's nothing I can do about that. There's no way for me to really play to counter that. Dude, that missed, so he kind of wasted that, which is good. But like, yeah, there is straight up nothing I can do about that. That's just a god loop for him. Nice. That torments carry into a hook, but I think we have something going here at least. I feel like this is about standard for me on Haddonfield. Hook right there. Nice. Trying to get those torments whenever we can. There's Bill again, or one of them. They might have found the ruin, but they're not going to go for it. We need to start looking at these generators, though. I might ignore this chase. We go check the generator. He's looking back anyway. Here. Yep. This is expected. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about this, man. I gotta look at these gens. I can't. I want to like do these chases, but like, there's the problem of these chases are bad, and I have to worry about the generators. Like, I just gotta look at gens sometimes and just consider, like, I have to prioritize something else more. And I feel like that's part of the problem with Haddonfield is the loops are so extensive to the point where you, like, you'll get looped for a couple minutes and you just don't even think about it. You're like, well, shit, they just got they just got, like, 3 gens done and I just barely even, like, tapped them. Oh, I should have destroyed that pallet. It's gonna fight. The dodge. I don't know if that was like him fucking with me or he just genuinely didn't hurt that. I thought he was gonna actually run into that. I thought he was just gonna commit to it. That was stupid of me to think that. I might leave. He's tormented. We can leave him for right now. I should get rid of that pallet soon, though. I'm just so bad at making, especially on Haddonfield, I'm so bad at making the right judgment calls. Lord knows I never think to make the right calls on this map. This is a hard map to make the right call on, though. We do have an okay 3-gen, though. I'm kind of okay with where this ended up. Alright, well, I got the front door. Yeah, there's Lori. Alright. I haven't gotten any other hooks yet, dude. Haddonfield is such an annoying map for killers. Loops are so easy to pull off for players. Figured you guys would. Not sure what the plan was there, Bill, but I guess if he wanted the sprint burst there. Ooh, alright. I thought it would hit him. I just missed that. They're gonna work on those generators, although they have to get tormented to even get near this fucking thing, so it could work out in my favor. Someone got tormented, I think. I could be wrong. Nice! I was trying to, like, run a bait on that. Alright. Fuck me. Something's happening, at least. Ruin is still up, so maybe we can attempt something. Okay. Like I said, this 3-gen's okay. They might be working on that one upstairs, though. I'm a little worried about. Like I said, Ruin is still going, so we have that going for us a little bit. We should go check this. No progress. That's good, that's good. If anything, I feel like we want to keep that gen at 0. What's Bill doing? He's just hanging. They're working on this one. That's regressing still. Get a hit there. He went on the pallet, that's fine. Interesting choice of movement here. Nice! Screw himself a little bit there. There he is. Alright. We're starting to get hooks. We're starting to get hooks. That's cool. As long as we're starting to get something moving here, that's all I kind of care about. Looks like they're going upstairs. That's a whiff of me. I know that Bill is right there, and I probably should have gone for him. But I kind of just want to get this down. This down is huge. If I'm right, it'll be a second. Yes. That's good. We want that. We'll listen for this generator. I think they're at the other ones, though. I think I heard someone cough over here, but we're going to ignore it for right now, and we're going to go over to... Ooh! Nice, nice, nice! We're just going to put him right back on the hook. I know it's tunneling, but we're just... I need to get somebody out here. I didn't even think that was going to kill him, honestly. We can torment this guy if we get to him. They're going to work on those gens and probably get those ones done. That's fine. Ruin is still going. So pressure's not exactly on my mind at the moment. Of course he doesn't know. Oh, he has Dead Hard as well. Good play, good play. Ooh, good dodge, good dodge. We moved away from the pallet, though, which is what I wanted. Nice! They're healing up on those, probably those gems. He's on second hook now. Use a reference. And we'll head back over to those generators and see what's... Oh, Lori, hello. Okay. Interesting play here. Nice, we did get the hit. Nice, nice, nice. We're starting to kind of pick it back up here. Nothing too extensive, nothing too impressive as well, but at least we're making something happen here. Like, that's kind of all I care about, is just making something happen. Nice, I got made himself a little bit. Running around that. Ooh, good. Okay, he's gonna keep running this loop. I need to destroy this. I'm gonna run away from this. Ruin is still going, so those gens are regressing. Let's actually leave him for a second and go check these gens. I need to make some check progress here. These are completely regressed. Holy shit. Those are completely regressed. They might be working on that one upstairs, but we'll make a check on it, but... Nothing. Holy shit. Yeah, they kind of fucked up here. That Ruin's making big work right now. Big fucking work. Let's see ya. Oh, I saw ya. My fucking eyes are so shit. I thought that was Lori. That's fucking bent. We'll go check that one generator that we were nearby. The one in the back. I didn't actually check that one. They could very well be working on that. They just got rid of Ruin, so... Gens are back up and running here. We're gonna have to make some manual kicks here now, but... I should have figured. I know I said about kicking, but this chase is kind of important. First gonna go for the hit. And not the, Nice! Nice! That's pretty fucking big. Whether or not we get to this in time... Let me get to it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, and we got the hit too, dude. Dude, fucking sweet. On my way, Bill. Are you priority target, Bill? You want the hit? Take the hit. We'll Mori. I actually haven't seen this Mori. Damn. It's a dope fucking... That's actually kind of a cool kill. We'll go check this generator in the back, make sure no one's working on it. We'll hit the nice, dude. We are actually making a really good play here. Plays. We're making some good plays. Lori is the obsession, so Bill is kind of the target here. Bill is the target. We need to go for him. And I think he understands that a bit. Nice! There should be a second hook. We might have the kill ready. Yep. He's gonna start looking for that hatch. That's fine by me. Hey man, I'll take a 3-kill Haddonfield. Especially with the garbage start we had. That was... Holy shit, we pulled that back in such a good way. We really pulled that back. Fucking proud of us, dude. Here, Lori. He needs to move away from this. Him staying here is like fucking up his... Ooh, nice dead hard. Ooh, good play, good play. So like he's not getting hatched. Nice! Nice! Holy shit, that's so fucking good. Do we have kill? We'll even take the risk. 4 kill. Dude, that was such a good game. Holy shit. That started off so bad, and we picked that right back up at the end. Holy shit. I'm fucking proud of myself for that one. That was actually a really good... Was it the Lori? Let's see here. Lori was... No, actually. It's the Claudette. Oh, no. It was one of the Bills. The Claudette. It was the second person that died. She was the first one to get Mori. Decisive strike on the Lori. Yep. She wouldn't have used it there. She couldn't have used it there. That was just... But still, though, we avoided it. I see. Unbreakable. Yep. Dead hard. Dead hard. Iron Will. Iron Will. Resilience. Dead hard. What a window's of opportunity. Iron Will. Deception. Okay. Okay. Lightweight. Fair, and then left behind. You can see the aura of the hatch. Good thing they were the first one to die. So we did get some mileage out of the Mori. I'm glad we actually got some mileage from that. I was worried when we got Haddonfield. I was like, that's gonna be a waste of fucking Mori, but we got some from that. I am so happy I picked that back up at the end and made that a proper game. I was so fucking worried, dude. Like, you have no idea how worried I was when I saw the fucking Haddonfield house key. Ooh. But yeah, what a fucking... Damn, we just missed that. It's fine. Yeah, what a fucking comeback on that. That was fucking... Oof. We didn't even need NOED. Look at that. We didn't even need it. We had the one that caused Oblivious. I don't know if that helped at all. Yeah, what a fucking game, dude. I am so happy that I managed to actually come back on that one. I know I've said it like 15 times now, but Haddonfield's definitely like... I know it's the worst map, one of the worst maps in the game, especially for killers. But like, even in general, like, I'm so bad at that map. And with Pyramid Head of all characters, to be able to come back on that, that was just so nice. That Lori definitely could have just dragged me around the map, hitting different window vaults, and probably found the hatch. I don't know why she was sticking to that one area. I think what she was trying to do is to get me to destroy the pallet so she could blind me. But I kind of called that, and I just didn't want to do it. That's why I kept running around the pallet and trying to go for like the punishment with the flick instead of just like breaking the pallet and cutting that loop short. I was like, if she's gonna sit in this loop and wait for me to break the pallet, try to blind me, then I'm just gonna sit in this loop and just try and hit the punishment of the damned. And then she ran away from the loop. I was like, okay, she's finally gonna look for the hatch. She didn't want to move away from this. And then she just circled around and moved right back into it. I'm like, what is your plan? Like, obviously I knew what the plan was, but like, at that point you have to figure out, okay, he knows what I'm trying to do. Maybe I shouldn't. Like, he knows what I'm trying to do. Maybe I should just avoid it. Or maybe I should like move away. Like maybe I should like finally leave this loop, but I'm gonna count that as a great way to end that stream. Or end the stream. I'm absolutely glad I decided to stream tonight. This is a lot of fun. And I got to show off Pyramid Head, and I got to show, you know, there's potential here. I know I said that with Slinger, and we kind of left Slinger a little bit. I do plan to eventually go back to Slinger at some point and give him another shot, but I kind of want to wait to see if maybe they buff him at some point. Maybe give him back some of the ADS time that he lost in his latest nerf that I didn't actually know about until I looked more into him. I might wait until they hopefully buff Slinger before I start bringing him back. But I think at some point and hopefully in the near future, maybe after we get Pyramid Head a bit more consistent, so where he can I can play him and Nemesis intertwined. And then while we work on Oni, we'll mix him in with some Slinger games and just see if we can get Slinger in this group as well. But yeah, I like for this, this little short stream, cause I've just been out all day and I was feeling tired. I was like, I want to get a stream in today. I want to get a video up, and I was like, we'll do some Pyramid Head games. We'll talk to you guys about this killer a little bit and show him off a little bit. So I'm glad that these games actually, for the most part, went well. There was that Orman game, obviously. That was a travesty on my part. That was... If you wanted to know what my game earlier looked like, before I started the stream, when I said it was a fucking train wreck, that's basically... That Orman game was basically what it looked like, except I didn't get a kill. Except I didn't get that final judgment that I got at the end of the Orman game. I didn't get any kills. But I'm glad we got, you know, that out of the way, and then the rest of the games when the stream were actually pretty... Even the Orman game was actually somewhat fun, you know, like getting Gen Rush like that, trying to figure out how am I going to try and come back with this, and then getting that kind of clutch final judgment on that one survivor to at least get a kill was pretty nice. But yeah, hopefully we can stick with Pyramid Head here. I'm feeling something with... I feel something different than I felt with, like, Oni or Slinger. Yeah, maybe, I think once we get Pyramid Head a bit more consistent, then maybe we'll look at Oni again. It's either we're going to go to Oni and we're going to start working on him again, which I think is the main plan right now, or we'll try out Artist, who I've heard very good things, and then some meh things about her playstyle, but she looks cool, and that's kind of what what I base, like when I get killers, what I base it off of. They look cool. It's kind of all it takes. But yeah, I think after we get more with Pyramid Head, probably get him up about to level 45 where we have Nemesis, we'll go back to Oni and do more games with him. And then maybe we'll try the Artist, or maybe we'll go back to Slinger. After Oni, I don't know what the plan's gonna be. Ah, shit, maybe we'll go back to Freddy. Try and do more with his. Even though I know he's kind of a snooze fest sometimes, he's interesting enough for me. I think since I'm not a great killer overall yet, he's still kind of interesting to play. Or shit, maybe we'll go down to one of these guys down here. I've definitely been looking at some of these killers, like, wanting to try them out a little bit. Specifically Spirit and Legion. I know Spirit, her phase walk is very... You really got to use your hearing to really make that work. And then Legion, obviously, you got to be okay with Feral Frenzy. You got to be okay with your Feral Frenzy not being able to really kill survivors, and being more so about just quickly being able to damage the team. But yeah. I mean, shit, we still have Ghostface, Pinhead, and Michael Myers. I mean, yeah, I know I'm kind of ignoring these guys up here. Nurse, I don't think I'll ever really try. Nurse, I've seen. She looks very out of my skill level to play, and I guess to put it simply, I don't want to be so annoyed. Like, I think the right amount of struggle I have with a killer is somebody like Ghostface or Slinger, who is like... It's not that the killer themselves is absolutely bad. Like, Slinger is not terrible. I just need to get better with his ability. Ghostface can be fucking incredible if you use his stealth right. I just need to get better personally. Nurse, I feel even if I play her for like 50 hours plus, I still will not get any better with her in a way. Her ability is so... She has a very high minimum skill ceiling. Like, He has a very high skill ceiling and a pretty high skill floor, I feel like, in general. I'm not saying you can't be good with her if you're like a newer player. That's not. I'm just saying, me personally, I feel like I would be really bad with Nurse, and I'm just afraid to try it. Maybe we'll give it an attempt one day, but Trapper, I have no interest really in. Wraith, I've thought about Wraith a little bit. I think he's actually, like, in general as a killer, he's actually kind of terrifying. Hillbilly, I really don't have much interest in. He's just kind of like, it's like, to me, Hillbilly is kind of like a worse Oni, because at least with Oni, I can hit the walls and I can still kind of maneuver around it. As soon as you hit a wall with Hillbilly, it's just pain. Doctor was one I wanted to try out before. Doctor was one I want to try out. I've seen Hag. She's definitely interesting, but there is definitely some plays to be made with that. Also, she has Devour Hope, which is the other much hated perk. Yeah. Yeah, if survivors get rescued on a hook, that's a certain amount away. Then you get tokens. If anything, I would probably play Hag. Like, if I were to play Hag, it would be to unlock Devour Hope for other characters. So I mean, one day we'll play Hag. I know, yeah, her ability is like a teleport. Yeah. Basically, you put down like these little like it says Phantasm Traps, what it said. And if a survivor walks into them, or I think it's a little bit near them as well, and you're close enough, you can instantly teleport to that. So hers is kind of like, it's kind of like Freddy, where he can teleport to like generators and stuff, but there's no build up, there's no real warning. It's just you hit the trap, you hear your character lights out like I think your character screams, and then Hag is just there. Yeah. Of the killers down here, there are definitely some interesting picks down here. Like I said, Legion and Spirit are definitely interesting choices. There are definitely some killers I probably won't use because I know the reputation of being terrible, and I just don't want to put myself through that pain. Cough, cough, clown pig. But yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely try more Pyramid Head next time we play. But I think next stream it's gonna be a different game. I'm going to probably play a different game next stream. What game that is, I don't want to say yet. But I kind of want it to, like, because I want to do a playthrough of like the series that it is, and I feel, I mean, like, I know the game is not incredibly popular right now, but it's something I want to play. And they're just fun games for me, honestly. I love the games to death. I don't know when I'll do a stream. When we'll stream next. So I still don't really have a schedule worked out, but yeah. It'll be something a little different, but when we come back to this game, we'll work some more Pyramid Head. Once we get him to the same level as Nemesis, like I was talking about before, we'll go back to Oni and we'll work with him again. And from there, we'll just see what killers I want to go back to, what new killers I may want to try. If we're going to go to Artist, if we're going to go to Slinger, I'm not sure. It's going to just be it for right now. Just these 3 games. I know I try to normally do about 4 games. Those 3 games took us about an hour. The first and last game are definitely pretty long.